I got worried that it wasn't gonna work. Hmm. Maybe because last time I had content that was not nice. Okay, if you're listening, the content will be following community standards. There will be no nudity today. So, YouTube algorithms, do not worry. The last time was a a a mishap caused by apparently friendly joiners. They were strangers, but they turned out to be offenders by posting images of a sexual nature containing nudity. So do not worry, YouTube. There will be no nudity today. I will not allow any nudity to appear today. So please do not block this publication of this YouTube live on this channel. Thank you, YouTube administrators and algorithms, for being so kind as to allow this uh, presentation, this podcast, going live at this time. Oh, I will, in case I will not allow strangers, the same strangers that appeared last time, that caused last week's mishap, which produced, which caused YouTube to remove my content. But today, this will not happen. I assure you. Thank you. Oh, you know what? I'm going to start the YouTube channel. Uh, I can close this. Don't say. Okay, I'm going to open Zoom on a computer, and I'm going to join. Am I using the same? Meeting ID or personally? Let's see, 407-186-642. See if I can join. Oh, right. Stay. Guess okay. Sorry. Let's see if I can. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm going to go help my sister while I wait for people to join the meeting. Well, not too many people are joining the meeting these days. I haven't been very good at promoting it. Oh. Mm.
Sí, 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 no te vas a sentar, mamá. No, no, no.
Okay, I'm back. In any people on YouTube? Is Sonam Palbar there? Mm. Welcome, friends, enemies, strangers, kind mothers. Hmm. I got it on the. Oh, no. Maybe I should switch. I wonder how I can switch from to being the host. Okay, I'm the I'm the host now on my phone. But now, oh wow, this thing came off. Oh, I got a new book. Let's see. Let's flip this. I got a new book, Beyond Shangri-La. I forget why I got it. I have the Audible version, and it's pretty interesting. So I was listening to it the other day, and I heard something interesting, and I said, "Oh wow, I'd like to read it and maybe extract something from it." Like I thought I had it on Kindle, but I didn't. So I went to get it on Kindle, but it looks like they don't have it on Kindle. And so I decided to buy it. And then maybe I could take pictures. Yes, my mother is is being helped. Is being helped. I should go rescue. I'm going. My mother is sometimes difficult to get her to do what you want her to do for her for her safety. So she could lose her balance and fall. But we have to try to get her to walk more or get stronger. It is hard. She's 101 years old and she's going to be 102 in maybe a month or so. Yeah, in a month, April 11th. Right now it's March 9th, right? Ah, hmm. Mm-hmm. 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 I gotta find some kind of. Oh, I know what I need. I need something like. I try to get organized, but it's a struggle. I have so many things on my plate. Let's see. Oh, I thought I put it in here. It's on this side, I guess. Oh man, this thing's messed up. I need a new bag. Okay, so I used this the other day. It's probably already gone. I have another one. I can't seem to find it unless I left it here. Did I leave it here? No, it's not there. Hmm, I can't find it. Let me pour everything out. I'm beginning to hate this bag. Uh, uh. I'm gonna look for a new bag soon and throw this one away. It served me well, and it was pretty in its early days, but it's falling apart. I can't find it. It's strange. Oh, I must have left it in the car. I'm pretty sure I did. I wonder if this will work. I think this one will work if I can find the proper plug for it. Hmm. No, I don't have. I don't have it. I don't have the proper plug, or maybe this. Yeah, here I do. Hmm. That's good. Hmm. I don't like this one. This one's not that good either. But it might have some charge left in it that I can use this charge it to keep it charging. Hmm. Is it working? I think it's not working. I think it's dead. I think it's dead. It would have kicked in. So this guy needs to be charged. And I've only got 18%. So that's a problem. I want to take the dog out. Hmm. Mm. Let's see if I can get this going there. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. I'll leave this one charging. No, it should say what percentage. Yeah, it's at 1%. So I'm gonna leave it charging here. Is it charging? Yeah. I see it charging. Oh, I got it back like this. Okay. Okay. Oh, there it is. There's the charger I was looking for. I had it over here. I thought I left it in the car. So I hope this works. No, it's dead too. Oh wait, it's got 29%. Oh no, it's 62%. That's good. I'm in business. Now I can go walk the dog with this phone going. Okay, so what do I need? Okay, so uh, uh, oh, I know. Oh, I got an idea. I think I do. Hmm, I hope I do. I hope this works. I hope yep, I think I got it. Mhm. Oh, this bag is really messed up. I got mine. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna use this with this. I like this. I like this one. Oh, it's getting beat up already. So I might have to throw it away too. Well, it's got paint on it, so it's still okay. It still works. So yeah, plug this in here, uh, like that. Uh, Plug it in the charging port, which also works. Can you hear me? Hear me now? Okay. Should work now. Yeah, it's getting charged. Oh, I got a message on Facebook. You know what I could do? I could share my screen and go to my Facebook if you have the time. And so I go over here. Yeah, I got sometimes to like to post there's 60 images. You know, if they're actually winning the guy trying to scam. Who's she? Yeah. Okay. Oh, let's see. And my publication is how can you hear me? So my publication or my thread is my post is how can Buddhism be called a religion when it doesn't require a god? So Samten Dorje says, I hope he's okay with me using his post for content on YouTube. So having a central deity or belief in deities isn't a requirement for something to be a religion or not. Buddhism, like Jainism, are religions because they have view, path, and result, established monastic community, established lay community, rules of trading for 2 and 3. Oh, rituals used to worship and other activities, lineage transmission of textual teachings. Okay. Are those the minimum requirements of a religion? Because there are many denominations of non-Catholic organizations that have attained legal status of being a text-exempt religious organization, particularly that do not have it. That is monastic or are generally against forming or maintaining too complex and ancient rules, instead replacing them with study of scriptures and reciting favorite prayers and hymns. Oftentimes the church leaders creating spontaneous prayers are not necessarily tied to a long lineage of transmission, but do recognize talented and caring leaders, and oftentimes do elect their leaders, not necessarily in a formal campaign with voting, but in broad meetings amongst major players of the country. As for those words are not used at all, but the closest words to those might be faith, hope, and salvation. So I am not being critical of your statements. I'm just wondering if what you present as the requirements for there to be a religion, Vedic derived religions, and fail with religions that I would call Protestant religions of Europe and form their own religion, still based on roughly the same scriptures, but making the scriptures more accessible in a democratic way to its people, thus removing monasticism, allowing everyone to be authoritative as long as one puts in the study into the scriptures, the set of books known as the Bible, even though it varies somewhat from denomination to denomination in books to include or leave out, which are few and minor books, but 90 is pretty common and consistent across stream churches, I would say. And the exceptions, like so the Mormons and the Jewish, and probably us, but I'm making generalizations. I may get into trouble with those who know better, who might so forgive my ignorance in advance. Maybe clarify your question before everyone starts giving answers that don't fit the question. As to actual question, I presume their clear documentation is there. It is quite vague about what is a religion. The question could be restated without reference to the U.S. tax exemption rules for to say that somehow conventionally determined there are organizations who are able to obtain and the designation of being a religion, yet not have monasticism. Yet perhaps monasticism is an ingredient of being a religion for the religions. But I detect that there are sects and or denominations of Protestant Christianity that don't seem to have monasticism. Yet, conventionally speaking, are considered religious, or at least manage to convince others that they are religious. So my question could be simplified. I say, oh, hmm, oh, let's see. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Let me wait a minute. Okay, there we go. Oops. Let me let me put my face. Uh, okay, there. I scared you, didn't I? Okay, let me. Oh, where's the where's the device for taking the dog for a walk? I don't see it. Hmm. Let me look for it. Oh, oh, the dog. Uh, the dog is not uh, the dog's not ready to go for a walk. Oh, let me see. Uh, Hello, Masa. I hope you can hear me. Sorry. Welcome to Wake Up and Think Clearly. Good evening in Japan. Masa is our favorite Japanese um, member of Wake Up and Think Clearly. Oh, vine a preguntar. Wait a minute. Mhm. Okay. Sorry about that. I I was getting the dog ready to take a walk, and we'll be outside in a beautiful day morning in Central Florida, beautiful Central Florida, in a beautiful residence or neighborhood. Hmm. I wonder if I can use this like this. There might be a problem. See, it's not configured correctly. Let's see if I can fix it for the dog. The dog is Naya. See, the leg should go in here. See, see. Oh, how's this work? Maybe I should take it off and put it back, but I don't know how to take it off. Let's see. Oh, I I think the leg should go in here. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see. Let's see. Mm. Let me see. There we go. Let's see. Ooh. I got it on right now. So we'll be traveling outside in beautiful Lake Mary, Florida. And maybe we'll find animals like ducks and crocodiles, alligators and bears. It's dangerous to live here. Ah, there's we're going outside. Oh, is it cold? Mm, it's not cold today. Sometimes it's cold in the morning. Yeah. Any bears? No, I don't see any bears today. Any ducks? No, I don't see any ducks. The lake is over there. Maybe we'll see ducks, alligators. How are you, Masa? How is life treating you?
It's okay. It's midnight in Japan.
Midnight?
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Uh, Almost 9:30 p.m.
9:30 p.m.
Almost.
Oh, here it's 7:30 a.m. So
Okay.
the difference is let's see, you are maybe 14 hours in advance.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Let me check.
Hmm.
Mm,
You are Saturday evening?
yes. Okay. You're in Eastern Standard Time, EST, right?
Yes.
Uh, okay. My position is 40 hours, kind of 40 hours in advance from your location. 14, not 40.
14. Correct. Wow. This is amazing. That means that the world is round.
Yeah,
There are some
exactly.
people that are saying the world is flat and that the scientists are lying or are telling us false stories that say that the world is round, but that's not true. The world is flat. And they try to convince others that the world is flat. So they say it's a conspiracy that NASA, the governments are telling us that the world is round. But that's not true. Look, I keep walking. I don't see that it's round. If it was round, I would fall off or something. Hmm.
Okay. Just I can take your story as kidding.
There are people that say the world is flat and they are
Yeah.
very mad. They are angry at the scientists that tell us that the world is round. It's a conspiracy from the scientists to make us do what they want us to do. It's why are they doing that? And they
Uh,
spend billions of dollars to go to the moon, but they didn't go to the moon. It was fake. And they're spending more and more of our money to do this and that. Hmm,
where some money
we
will
must,
be spent.
yes, there are some people that like to say that to make people lose. Maybe it's to make people to make people lose faith in the government and in science.
Hmm.
To make maybe it's to make people want to go to the streets and destroy the nation or something like that.
Okay.
Mm.
Hmm.
To start a revolution. Mm.
By the way, just you are recording. Uh, uh, you
Oh,
are
I'm
recording.
recording
Yeah, you are recording for YouTube. Just
to my YouTube and
yeah.
to my computer
Okay.
that I will not use your personal information. I will and nobody watches it anyway. Well, maybe
Really.
if it's interesting, maybe I could use it to attract people to come visit and
Uh,
talk about interesting things. Hmm.
okay. Just I do not disclose my personal information.
Hmm.
Just if anyway, just this is chat during taking your dogs on the street, right? Taking a dog for the walking with you.
Is that okay to record
No,
this to my computer? Oh, but I probably won't use it to because it's going to YouTube anyway.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. I know. There is anyone kind of recording kind Zoom session onto the YouTube. So, I think so how much just if we need security, the security, just security. Just this is my kind of the and action activity of that is to be held bi-weekly or once every 3 weeks. And also, before coming here, I joined. I had joined another kind of session by participation of the by using of the Jitsu. Do you know Jitsu?
Jitsu?
Yeah, Jitsu.
Jitsu?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know any
Mm.
kind of the technical point on the Jitsu.
Jitsu.
Yeah, this is not Skype.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because before just 1 week, 1 month ago, I said my laptop was nearly hacked by
Mm.
my
Mm.
my function of the kind of video kind of the video was
Mm.
was may have been hacked.
No.
And also the issue was solved by rebooting my computer.
Mm.
Yeah. Just today,
Mm.
I participated the web session with Jitsu. But I'm sure what is a Jitsu.
Mm. Mm. Maybe.
I changed my PC because my previous PC was totally broken.
PC totally broken?
Just my previous PC has lost any function to keep it keep it using Wi-Fi or internet. It means it can it is used as standalone.
Your PC is used as standalone and doesn't have Wi-Fi?
Yeah. So then I bought new second-hand PC.
Your second PC is a standalone?
No. My new PC is standalone. No. Second-hand.
Second-hand?
Yeah, second-hand.
Huh? And and you're using a PC right now?
Yes.
This one works.
This one works.
Wait.
Yeah.
Mm.
All good. And by spending around $250.
Mm. 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 You live in the city or in the country?
In our city.
Are there lots of buildings outside?
Yeah, no. You try to consider my whether uh, the location where I live, because if the Wi-Fi is if the Wi-Fi is connected, if Wi-Fi is used, the place where the place with a lot of buildings, skyscraper, connection may be kind of prevented by buildings.
Mm-hmm.
My place is not the center of the Tokyo.
Do you have a a car or bicycle, or do you go outside for transportation? Do you get on a train or a bus?
What is the question? Uh, just I can say, owning kind of ownership, owning, having a vehicle in this area cost his expenditure. Kind of we need multiple thousand dollar, multiple kind of 20, at least 20 or 30 thousand of dollars to buy any vehicle. And also after owning, during kind of in order to own vehicle, we need the certification of parking lot where the new vehicle can be parked. Without the certificate, kind of the kind of the document of the parking lot, we cannot buy. Then normally in this area, parking lot cost $200.
Oui. So it is very expensive to maintain, operate, and use a vehicle, a car in your area. So most people do not have a car or a vehicle.
No, people can own car.
But most people prefer not to have a car, maybe?
No.
Maybe 30% do not?
I do not know. I do not know. I do not take the I will not I do not try to serve kind of take a survey on the issue. But this area, such as in the Greater Tokyo or Tokyo and also the suburb of the Tokyo, maybe rich people, kind of vehicle can be bought by rich people, people who has a lot of money. Then, and also if you do not have vehicle, we have good infrastructure system.
Yes.
Suburb of Tokyo.
Yes, like New York City. If you live in New York City or the suburbs, you can go to work on the subway or train, get to work that way. So you don't need a car. It's probably too expensive there too. And here where I live, you need a car because everything is far away. To work, I have to drive 40 minutes. To get to another place, 40 minutes. Everything seems to be 40 minutes away. And there's no trains nearby, very few buses nearby. Just the buses go on the main boulevards, and they come by every hour.
Yeah.
So you have to wait a long time to catch a bus. And then when you go to go somewhere on bus, you have to go first a bus to go downtown, then a bus to go away from town to get to another place. And then after you get off the bus, you have to walk a mile to get to the. So people that don't have a car here, it takes 2 or 3 hours to get to the place that it would take me only 30 minutes. So it's very hard to live without a vehicle in Central Florida. So look, everyone has a vehicle. And see, they park their vehicles outside the garage because they fill their garage with stuff. They buy more and more stuff, and they don't have where to put all the stuff, all the toys. And so sometimes, or maybe they have 2 or 3 cars.
Yeah, it's okay because
And then
because road any road in your neighbors should be has a wide enough kind of much enough wides of the for the vehicle.
so I will
for the parking.
go. So next year I will go visit you in Tokyo, and I will stay there many months. So I will stay somewhere near you, and I will go visit Tokyo. Yeah, catch trains, subways, and go all over Tokyo. And you will be my guide.
Okay. I
How's
like
that?
volunteer, and also I like volunteer activity, and also uh, there'll be volunteer activity on tomorrow by supporting the uh, outside event, kind of event at outside in elementary school.
What?
By the way,
Mhm.
actually, I have already told the parking, the kind of the parking, kind of parking stations, stations of parking lot for the vehicles. But before the system was before the system was established, anyone had been able to buy without any certification of the parking lot, and also anyone can freely park on the road. But the road in the Japanese downtown is very narrow.
Mm.
The kind of vehicle which is parked kind of on the without any parking cause the problem to cause to make the road narrower to go through the any vehicles.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to go through some roads because of the people leave their cars parked on the road, and that makes them more narrow.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Especially my in the downtown where people live in the suburb area for the big city. The road of road the road next to the neighbor is very it's narrow,
Mhm.
narrower than the kind of the main road. So,
Mm.
whenever at
So,
the time the vehicle was parked without any there was no certification for the parking, a kind of the parking lot. Then the illegal parking was rampant. So then after the certification kind of the document kind of issuing the document for parking with each vehicle is mandatory. Any the car dealer kind of the shop for selling the vehicle has to have to kind of the check. No, just the certificate kind of the check the document for the certification. They kind of there is customer to buy. Anyway, just in Japan, when we bought we buy vehicle, when we want the vehicle, there is a parking lot.
so it sounds like when you go on a important road, it's so maybe it's a highway. There's no parking, but then when you go to a neighborhood, then you can park, but you have to have a certification for parking, a permit for parking. And if you don't, then they might get mad and take you away.
Okay, this is case by case.
Their own challenges and require a solution tailored to this threat set. From detect to defeat, the company's high-performing sensors and
Welcome, Joel.
Hi, long time no see.
defenders easily
Good morning.
scenarios.
Joel has been to Japan. He stayed at the Uemu or something like that hotel in downtown Tokyo. And Masa, I think, lives in Tokyo somewhere.
I think Yokohama,
So-
if I'm not mistaken.
Yokohama?
Do I have that right, Masa?
Joel, you cannot say. You don't say.
You don't say?
Yeah, you don't say.
Oh, don't tell anybody that he lives in Yokohama,
Oh, okay.
because this is going to YouTube channel Wake Up and Think Clearly, and then somebody might go and find him and
Sorry.
murder him or something.
Well, no, I don't think it's that drastic, but I can understand his I apologize. I didn't think about it.
So now I know where he lives. So when I go to Japan, I will find Masa
Okay.
and turn him into into what? What should I? Into a worm.
Just okay. Just
No.
you can put a message to me.
Okay. I'll go through and edit this video and delete all references to that. But when you go to live, but when you go live in the next time Joe and I go to Japan, we will not stay at a Uemu hotel or whatever it's called.
Ueno.
Well,
Ueno.
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 We will stay out in the suburbs where we will have to rent a car. But if we rent a car, we will need a certification for parking, a permit.
No, in this point, you have to own international driver license.
Oh, we'll have to get an international driver's license.
Yes, because we Japanese people wants to kind of drive a car in the United States or any nations. We have to take we have to get the certification of the international driver license, and the license has a duration or kind of period to be expired.
Do you have a period
Then
that you maybe they give you 6 months? No, 2 months? No,
1 year maybe.
1 year. So
Then anyone people anyone this is a kind of common regulation who wants to take a vehicle use a vehicle in the so-called foreign nations.
and Joel and I can get a job teaching Japanese students how to speak. Maybe Joe can teach how to speak Canadian English, and I can teach them how to speak Kentucky English. Ain't that wonderful? And also on the side, Joe will if there's any interest, will teach them the fine art of playing the game of Vinci, which exercises their mathematical and visualizational abilities. Strategy,
this strategy
thinking
couldn't
clearly.
be, this strategy couldn't be recommended because teaching market of teaching English to people in Japan has already become so-called red ocean, saturated.
Saturated. Oh, darn it. Well, okay. We'll have to figure out what else to teach.
Since especially after kind of the pandemic was exploded, almost any any kind of organization that can make money for teaching English for any language for the people in Japan kind of has gets the other strategy to make money by online, just using the Skype or Zoom, such as online.
I know. Okay, I know Spanish. Maybe I could go to Japan and teach Spanish for businesses that want to go to South America.
Yeah, I think Spanish is available in south part of the United States, especially Texas or
yes, and Florida.
Yeah, exactly. And also, if any organization wants to make their employee to be domesticated, localized, of kind of localized in Kentucky, state of the Kentucky, your native, your tongue may be kind of correct.
Oh, Kentucky. They have a Toyota plant in Kentucky, or maybe
yes, exactly.
Nissan.
Sure. What is the current business in Nissan? But Toyota Motor Corporation has their plant in state of Kentucky, and also their how to say supplier, their supply organization for as a supplier have been located also in the Kentucky. So, as
Mm.
for the business people, business people of the automotive segment at the Toyota Motor Corporation, you are Kentucky, kind of your kind of the English of the kind of tongue or of the Kentucky, maybe. Okay. Yeah. Finish.
Wow. And they have a plant for Nissans in Tennessee. It's a nearby Kentucky.
I don't know.
And what what is the most popular automobile in Japan? Do you see most often? Maybe do you see most are Toyotas or Hondas or Nissans or
Toyota.
something else?
Toyota. But I personally like Tesla or
Tesla?
Tesla.
Tesla?
Yeah.
There are Teslas in Japan?
Yes.
Are they becoming very popular?
Not so much. But I like
You like?
I like electric vehicles and also
Yes.
take of the automotive model vehicle by Tesla. Because the outside it's very beautiful and kind of beautifully kind of curved kind of
Mhm.
curve.
Mhm.
That the any vehicle in the Toyota Motor Corporation uses. And also its system kind of make very nothing of the noise.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, but for me, as a person who can make money by working in the world of the automotive, especially the Toyota Motor Corporation. just just I have to say I like vehicle of the Toyota Motor Corporation, but I like Tesla or Peugeot. Do you know Peugeot?
Pager?
In France. In France.
No.
Um,
Pager. Peugeot?
Peugeot.
Peugeot.
Yes, Peugeot. Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yes, let's see. What is the most common vehicle in this neighborhood? Oh, I think that is a what is that kind? Oh, a Volvo. I see a Volvo. Let's see. What is that? Oh, I see a Lexus. I see. Oh, is that a Mercedes Benz? Oh, maybe another Lexus.
Yeah. Your neighbor is very. Your neighbor is very.
This is
Very
a
rich
rich neighborhood. I have a Nissan Altima. It's from the year 2010, and it's about to fall apart. So soon I will be riding a bicycle and catching buses. Let's see. Look, that house has two Lexuses. I think. Oh, and a Mercedes Benz. My sister has a Lexus. She had to get a Lexus to keep up with everyone else because she felt very embarrassed to have a what's the other car that she had? Something like a Toyota, or but a little bit better. I forgot the name brand. No, it wasn't a Honda. It was the yeah, she must have had an Acura. like a little bit better Toyota, and
yes.
more luxury Toyota Acura. And then she said, "Oh, everybody in my neighborhood has Lexus. I should get a Lexus." So she got a used Lexus. Maybe it's a
Oh.
2013 Lexus. It's a SUV.
2013 SUV.
Oh, then that's what is that?
Maybe
Hmm. Well, that's a
maybe
Hyundai.
Hyundai.
Hyundai. Oh, a Honda.
Maybe the vehicle's model that your daughter bought was kind of upgraded version of RAV4.
My sister has a Lexus. I have a Nissan Altima, and Joel has a Kia. Oh, I shouldn't have told. Now I have to delete that from this video because now they know what he's driving. They could find Joel and kill him or something.
No.
Don't tell them that it has Canadian license plates on it.
Oh, that
way I
too.
can hide in the crowd more.
That too. Don't tell anyone that because those Canadians, they stick out like a sore thumb here in beautiful Central Florida. When you see a Canadian license, then people say, "Oh, it's a snowbird." Let's go see if we can sell him something, or maybe sell him some burritos or something exotic. Let's see. Oh, there's a Leaf Nissan. Yes, it's a wonderful.
Cairo, can you find the brand of Infinity in your neighborhood? Infinity.
Can I find an Infinity? Oh,
Yeah.
Here's one.
Really, because
I shouldn't publish. I'll have to delete the license
Lexus,
plate.
Because Lexus is the high-end model of the Toyota Motor Corporation, and the Acura is positioned as a high-end, more sporty brand, a kind of model than of the Honda. Then the Infinity is the model of the brand of the Infinities is owned by Nissan as the luxurious and also sporty kind of model.
Oh, yeah. There's my car. It's a beautiful Nissan Altima. It needs a little bit of paint, so I'm going to paint it. Maybe I'll paint it white because I'm painting my X room white. So if I paint it white, it will be cooler in the hot Florida summer. But right now it's gray. Well, I painted the hood white. Oh, and the paint's coming off. So if I let the rest of it come off, it'll be white. There's my car. See, I'm thinking of. I painted the hood white. I used epoxy spray paint. Then it hasn't come off. Maybe I'll paint this part. Maybe I'll paint this part white or something. Or maybe I'll paint. Maybe I put fire, like paint. Draw fire coming out. Red fire, red and yellow fire, so it looks like it's on fire. That might be interesting.
What kind of a setup are you using for Zoom today?
Oh yes, I have 2 Zooms going. I have a Zoom on my laptop, but I took the video off and a setup. So maybe maybe I don't know what kind of setup I could put it on.
Because
Let's
you've got,
see.
I see everything duplicated.
Oh, everything's duplicated.
Is that what you're supposed to see?
Mm. Mm. Oh, let's see. Mm. Oh, I see. Mm. I
Okay,
will
now
I will remove I
the
will
share
remove
screen.
the sharing. Share, stop sharing.
Ah,
Aha!
that's better.
Now that's better. Thank you for your attention to detail and for pointing me to my errors in broadcasting. This will save me thousands of dollars. No, not really. This will save me a few dollars of embarrassment. No, not really. This will help reduce the confusion of the thousands of people that will be watching this later after I'm dead and become famous, because I figured that maybe after I am dead, then I'll be famous and they'll say, well, let's go on YouTube and let's watch his channels and figure out who this guy was or something like that.
Okay.
And then
Just
they'll
this
start
is
coming
okay.
after you, Joel. They'll
Oh,
see
oh,
that you're from Canada and they'll
oh,
look for
don't
you.
tell them that. Don't tell them
Hmm.
that.
And
And
then they'll
don't
look
tell
for
them I'm
Masa,
driving a Kia.
and they'll look for not Masa, and they'll know that he lives in Yamaha. Yes, he lives in Yamaha, Japan,
Okay.
or something like that.
I think there is a place called Yamaha in Japan.
Oh wow,
So that point, this is okay.
Yamaha. What do they make? Yamaha. Oh, I like what?
Piano.
Yonex. I like Yonex tennis rackets.
Uh, okay. Anyway, tomorrow I'll have uh a kind of activity as a volunteer
Oh,
in central of the Tokyo
volunteer.
by supporting local kind of local community activity in elementary school. So I had to leave. That's not.
Hmm. Oh, may your volunteer activities prosper, and may
Yeah.
you help your organization that you're doing the volunteering for. May they say, wow, he is a
Anyway,
valuable asset to us. Let's hire him,
no,
or
no,
let's make him do more things for us for free.
basically, one of my hobby is volunteer. Only because I have the blood donation is one of the volunteer activity certified in Japan by the Red Cross in Japan. So I have recorded the tremendous kind number of the kind of donation of the blood, and also my I got the kind of the award from Red Cross. But so just but now right after I start taking medicine, I cannot I haven't been qualified to participate in the blood donation. So anyway,
Hmm.
have a good day.
Have a good day.
Massa. Nice to see you.
Massa. Nice to see you. Enjoy your volunteer work.
Yeah, tomorrow. Just now
Oh.
it's midnight on midnight.
Oh, so sleep well.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Have a good day. Yeah.
Welcome, Joel. It's good to see you. I haven't seen you for like how many days? 10 hours.
Must be 10 hours.
Wow. Or so. No, maybe. I think I saw you around this time 12 hours ago or so.
Were you able to hear Masa clearly?
No, not clearly. So I had to use telepathy to understand what he was saying.
Oh,
No,
is that a
not
feature
really.
of your computer or your cell phone?
Yes, there's a secret feature on Zoom that that translates what a mumbling Japanese might say and converts it into plain American English. I wonder if they have it for Canadian English. It's very secret feature that you have. It's a premium feature that costs me hundreds and hundreds of. Oh my gosh, I'm scared of the your innate gorilla-ness.
It kind of makes you think, doesn't it?
Oh, it's thinking. It's a thinking gorilla.
That's
Hmm.
it.
I wonder if gorillas think. I wonder if gorillas dream. I wonder if gorillas enjoy their lives as gorillas. Or do they wish, oh, I wish I was a human. I just can't stand all my hair. Like every square inch of my, well, except for him, my hands and feet, just about every square inch of my skin is covered with hair. But humans, they're naked. They don't have much hair. And if you do have hair, they have to shave it. This is crazy. Maybe I should. I guess I'm okay being a gorilla. I guess we're all okay being the way we are, or we should try to accept the way we are. That way, that we can go on with life, not fretting too much. Hmm. No.
Are you walking the dog? Oh yeah, you now I see him.
So I've got. I think last night I did maybe yes the end with the shelves in my ex bedroom and it's looking good and it's some of the ceiling now that's the hard part because you have to kind of get the front of wall and then the shelves and I even got tried to get a little bit underneath them, well the ones that are especially the ones that are up higher and on top and here and there. So, but now that that's done, maybe the regular walls will go smoothly, and maybe and let's say I may need 4 more hours of just spraying.
Have you figured out the sprayer? Is it working well?
So today it required cleaning again, and it got so I sprayed with it. Oh, I had a hard time opening the container. It got hard and so and I even filled it with that paint remover and pried it a little bit with a little screwdriver. And finally, I removed it with Herculean effort, pressing against my chest and one arm moving one way and the other arm moving the other way, and it started releasing the, and then it was easier to take off, and I cleaned it better, so I used the paint remover to clean the important parts, and so just cleaning it again, and it must have taken a half an hour, and then and so I did maybe a good hour, and then I took a break. I got on Zoom and watched at 4 p.m. A Zoom meeting, and then 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 I went to get something to eat, and then I came back around 6 or maybe a little bit 4. And I did try to do another 2 hours, and then I finally and cleaned up and left. Yeah, I tried to leave the parts clean, the important parts. So let's see if I can go there again today. See if my sister is okay with me going there for 5 hours or so. That might be too much. Maybe I have to do.
Well, you might be able to finish it by that.
No, maybe if I can get another 5 hours, then I might be able to finish. If the tough part is done, and just the walls are left and the ceiling, maybe I don't have to do the ceiling that carefully. The walls look good. Would look pretty good with a good coat. It gets rid of the little spots, the little crevices.
Yeah,
It'll
the
start.
green is pretty covered now.
Mhm.
It looks pretty covered,
Mhm.
but and getting the sprayer working well made a big difference, I think.
Yes, yes, I can start telling when it's about to run out. It starts making a squeaking noise, wee, wee, and then it peters out. And then,
Oh, okay.
but then when I open it up, there was still some paint left. I guess it eventually is designed that way that it really can't get everything. So what's left in there, maybe a cup. I can use the brush to get into little spots that might need filling here and there. Let's see what I can do today. Maybe let's see, Maybe somebody will. Because I don't like to leave my sister alone with my mother because the nanny isn't here on weekends.
I see.
But maybe I could. Oh, and also I have a meetup.
Is
What
there a
time is it?
meetup today?
Let's see. I think I have a meetup at 9:30 that I could switch over to. Oh, and I invited someone that was on Facebook. Well, I left him a post saying, "Oh, your posts are well. I like what you write, so maybe we could talk about these things." And so I gave him the link. Well, I didn't. I said, "Yeah." I gave him a broken link so that maybe Facebook doesn't block it or anything. So he has to kind of copy it and remove the space that I put there. I think I put a space between the dot .us. It's a zoom.us link, so maybe I put a space there so that it wouldn't create a link to go there. Or I just told
Does
them,
Facebook not allow you to leave links?
well, if you put a space somewhere in the link strategically, then it won't work anymore. So I put space here, two spaces, so that the Facebook wouldn't recognize it as a link, but the user could maybe copy it and then remove the space. Then it becomes linkable, like maybe if he's using a
I
phone.
guess what I'm asking is, do you have to go through all that? Like, does Facebook not allow you to send a Zoom link on Facebook, or
No,
like
I guess it
why
does.
are you doing that? I didn't realize that Facebook had that prohibition.
No, I guess it doesn't really prohibit it. I just wanted to make it not linkable, so that I could actually create another link that would work, the link to the YouTube channel. And so I guess when there's two links in a Facebook post, it creates like a preview of one of them. I think it does it for the last link. So maybe the last link becomes kind of a preview to what you're going to I guess I didn't have to do that.
Well, I don't know,
Hmm.
maybe you do. I don't have that much experience with it.
I guess I didn't have to do that. I was just hoping. Oh, when I was writing it, I was hoping not to create a link to Zoom, but then I said, "Oh, let's leave him a link to the YouTube channel," and so that what I left it jumpable that he could click on it and would go to the YouTube channel. But I said, oh, maybe if you're not doing anything, maybe you could join us. There's not too many going to show up. So maybe we could talk about what we were talking about here on Facebook.
What were you
Uh,
talking about?
hmm, Probably something that I posted and that he likes to give interesting replies. So I said, "Oh, this guy knows a lot. So maybe I could invite him over to our meetup. Wake up and think clearly, so we could maybe I could interview him or something like something about Buddhism. So maybe I could ask him. So tell us about your life. What got you into Buddhism or something like that, or what is were you? Were you non-Buddhist before? Oh, I think I know a little bit about him. I think he's a guy that there's an American Indian. Oh, he actually lives in Canada. He's an his ethnicity is this Native American Indian. Oh, Canadian Indian. What would you call it? Native Indian. I forgot his name.
Aboriginal.
Yeah, that's a good word. An Aboriginal in India, and so he talked. He's written a little bit about his tribe or whatever, or that they've been treated kind of badly, and so. But he has become a Buddhist, and maybe he's received teachings from some master and all that. So maybe that would be interesting to learn about from him because he seems to write interesting. When I write things like what about Buddhism, like how come Buddhism is thought to be a religion when you don't need to have a god, or it's not required to have a god. Well, maybe I didn't word it correctly, but it got some traction and some interesting comments, and he always puts some lengthy comments that explains his understanding. So I said, oh, this guy would be interesting to invite over here. But so I invited him, but he didn't show up. Well, I said, you can come on over anytime between 7 and 9 a.m., I guess, or something. So maybe he'll show up in the last minute. I told him, you can stay around as long as at least stay around for a half an hour. And maybe we could come up with something to talk about. That would be interesting. Well, I guess. Yes, I see that Joel uh, comments on Facebook sometimes, and Swami, and oh, I haven't seen Rami comment on Facebook lately. He's on sabbatical.
Have you seen him in person or spoken to him on the telephone?
Oh, maybe I should do that. I'm kind of hesitant to do that, but maybe I should just casually call him up and see if he answers and say, "Hey, how you doing?"
Why are you hesitant to do that? Is that because of his previous diagnosis of Trump syndrome?
He diagnosed me as having the deadly, incurable Trump, Trump, what Trump? Trump derangement syndrome. Yes,
Oh,
Trump
Trump.
deranged. I'm deranged. And I have to seek psychotherapy. Seek
But isn't
counseling.
Vinci therapy enough?
Oh, yes, I that has helped. I think it helped so much that it warded off Rami from continuing our games. Maybe because it detects uh, anti or yes, the game attracts those that may have Trump derangement syndrome. But since Rami is vaccinated against it, it didn't. It didn't. He didn't find it interesting, so he left.
I see.
And
Or
so,
maybe it was just because he lost. Maybe that's a simpler explanation.
Oh, what if Rami's listening to this? Or maybe
Oh,
when I die and become famous, he'll come over and listen to this one and say, "Oh, darn it! I should have continued playing or something. Then I would have won."
well,
Because the odds of winning are good when you play. If you don't play, then your chances of winning decrease dramatically.
yes.
At least that's what I've
In fact,
noticed because I don't play the lottery, so I haven't won the lottery.
statistically, your chances of winning without playing are almost 100% assured.
And when you do play, maybe it's 99% or 99.9999999. Wow. So what are we going to do? How am I going to cure this Trump derangement syndrome if I haven't played Vinci in so long?
You'll probably have forgotten how.
Hmm. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. So I recall that Vinci is like tic-tac-toe, but instead of a square areas, and it's two tic-tac-toes together that tied at a corners. So there's two tic-tac-toe boards, but instead of squares, they're like slots where you could put marbles, and they're
Right.
floating in game space. They're just floating around, and maybe they see each other and they're attracted to each other, and they're kind of moving towards each other, and they connect. But instead of connecting side to side, they connect corner to corner. Maybe it's their sexual or that's where their sexual organs are located, and so they're stuck there. And so then and then the Lord Joel came and said, let there be rules for the game, and let there be pieces, and let there be a rule. Yeah, right. So let the players take turns placing their pieces on the board. Maybe
Let
have
there be order.
two, three, or four, or five, up to five players to place the pieces, taking turns. Oh, but who will start first? Oh, who will start first? That's important. If we don't know who starts first, then then the game cannot begin. Because this is a game where you take turns. So someone has to start first. It cannot happen because it's asynchronous. You take turns.
That's right. It's exactly right. It's asynchronous.
Do you play the game of Vinci asynchronously?
I think you do. If I
And
understand what asynchronous is.
I guess you have to, even if you're present in person or on Zoom. And but what about over email? Are you able to do that over email?
Yes, but we haven't done it yet. We must try that.
Oh, we must try that.
I wonder
And
if Masa will play via email.
Hmm.
or whether
And
he was
then,
philosophically opposed to games of all sorts.
oh, and how do you keep track of the positions? You just like get a pen, a marker,
No, you
and
you can
mark it.
you can just read the last email.
Oh,
I'll
and the
send you an email with the first move if you want me to go first. And then we can
oh
see how the emails look, because the emails will contain a record of all the moves.
oh, but then that that will let's say that you have to go on a vacation for 2 or 3 months to Japan, and then you come back and you say, okay, where were we? I want to continue the game
We just
where we
look at
left
the
off.
last email.
Would you have
Just
to?
look at
Wouldn't you
the
have
we
to
can
look at the last however many moves there were, or just the last move?
well, we can keep a historical record of all the moves in the most recent email.
But wouldn't it be visually quicker if there was a visual record, like a photo, a screenshot of the board with oh, but how would you
Well, yeah, you
erase?
could do that, but it's a lot more work. This way we can each have our own board, and
Oh,
you can place a piece or a mark on the page or write it down, and then you'll know what the board looks like until it's filled.
mm.
Let me send you an email with, I'll go first if that's okay with you. And
Oh
then
wow.
and then you can just respond. And each time we
Okay.
respond, we'll see where the pieces are placed. It's kind of one step towards doing it all mentally.
Mm. Wow. Yes. I was thinking to have an image that we but
Pass back and forth.
the image would have to be so that one could erase the piece and place another piece sometimes, or do you have to erase the pieces?
No,
Oh,
I
maybe
don't
at
think,
the end you have to
yeah, once we finish a round, then you'd have to erase
remove some pieces.
and
Yes,
then
it's not like a
start again.
checkers. Hmm. Maybe you could create new rules for a checkers like version of Vinci where you can jump over pieces and then remove them.
Well, it's
That'd be difficult.
complicated enough as it is. Very few people can master it. Did I tell you I played it with an 89-year-old man who was able to play?
Mm, you may have. How did it go?
Pretty good. He lives in a place called Hell.
Hell.
Hell in the Cayman Islands. I think I may have his picture here. Hold on. Let me see if I can show you the picture. Where did I put it? Where are my downloads? Anita took our picture, and
Oh, neat. Oh.
how do I find the downloads here?
Mm. 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 Mhm.
Download. Where are you? Oh, my downloads. I
Mhm.
have my Value Village coupons. I can't see my hard disk here. Desktop.
Mhm. Mm. 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 Mhm. Mhm.
Can't
Mm.
find it now. I gotta get up. I gotta get up and look around a little bit more. Oh,
Mm.
Anyway, I'll look for it. It should be here. Where is my download file? Kind and last open date. Oh, here it is.
Yay.
Okay, here it is.
Mm-hmm.
I found it.
Oh,
Now
you
I
can
have-
share screen.
Yeah, now I have to share the screen.
Oh, and you can select which window it's on or something. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see if I see
Losing
any
all
out.
the windows. Okay, here I go.
I
Now I
haven't
think I'm in
seen-
business. Share screen.
Hmm. Hmm.
Did it come up?
Yes. Wow. That is beautiful.
So this guy
Mm.
is going to be 90 in July.
Wow.
He played it once and he got it right away.
Wow. I hope to be 89 and 90 and be playing Vinci, and maybe by that time it maybe it'll be a highly popular often played game on Zoom and in person, and then that I play other 90-year-olds, and see if I can make have bragging rights of being the champion 90-year-old in the 80s and over division. I guess they could have, and be able to maintain my position for many years as the 80s and over champion of Vinci. Maybe finally something. Maybe finally some sport I will have some accomplishments so that I'll end up in the Guinness Book of World's Records. The world's oldest Vinci player, something like that. Yeah, and he's wearing his Vinci outfit. Oh, look, and the the founder and developer of the Vinci game has a Vinci hat.
Yes.
Mhm.
Am I still sharing? I don't know what I've done here.
It looks like you unshared.
Oh, did I?
Mhm.
Okay, so how do I share it again? Let me see where I am. This guy is in a place called Hell in the Cayman Islands. And he runs that gift shop. Here, share screen. Let me find it again.
What? You were in the Cayman Islands?
Yes. And this is the first instance of Vinci being played in the Cayman Islands.
Wow.
With a chubby guy in a Mount Rushmore t-shirt and the devil. The devil, you see he's got his horns on.
Mm-hmm.
And the devil had never seen the game before, so I thought I would convert him, but I didn't have any idea what I would convert him to.
Oh. Vinci Dom?
Vinci
Vinci?
Dom, yes. Oh, here, I turned off my video. Here, what did I do? Okay, there we go. So there's the devil, and there's me, and there's the Vinci hat.
Wow.
Now we have a new design for Vinci hats.
Mm. Mm. It's got Vinci on it.
No,
The word Vinci.
The one I'm wearing now doesn't have Vinci on it. It just has the logo. And it's a game that you play in your head. I'm going to stop sharing the devil and go back to Da Vinci hat.
Hmm.
So this is a game you can
Mm,
play
mhm.
where you carry the board with you on your head. It's a head game because you're wearing a hat for it all the time. Anytime you need to see the board, it's right here on your head. It's in your mind.
So maybe you could come up with an MAVA, a MAVA hat. MAV as in Victor, A. V as in Vinci. Make America Vinci again. So make
What
America.
about an MWVA? Make the
Make
world Vinci. Just a
again.
plain MAV hat.
Mm. Oh. Make make the world a better place by playing Vinci. Oh,
Yes,
that's too many
that's
too
the
many
goal.
letters. Too many letters. It wouldn't fit in the hat. And the letters have to have vowels so that it's readable and like as if it was a word, like MAGA, MAVA. Hmm.
Maybe you just have the board. The board is
Hmm.
on the hat.
Oh, okay.
Can
Hmm.
can you see this?
Yes. But the game board is hard to see from a distance because the white circles are overwhelmed by the red, and so from a distance you can't tell. Maybe you have to make instead of white circles, make yellow dots. Yellow fill the center of the circles with yellow, and then uh, from a distance, the yellow against the red might be a little more visible.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
They,
Well,
they made,
actually,
they
I
made
have to go to North Carolina on the way back to Canada to get a sample hat, just as you described. Once I saw these, I came to the same conclusion you did, that the circles have to be filled to make them more visible.
Oh, is North Carolina the publisher of these hats?
Yes.
Oh,
And Clem is selling the boards in Texas.
wow. And I'm selling the gaming, the the how to play the game on Wake Up and Think Clearly. Maybe I'll have to create a new channel on YouTube called uh, Vinci, and then put the new YouTube's videos showing how to play the game and how much fun it is, and we have people in the backgrounds kind of rooting for one or the other and throwing beer cans at the players or something like that.
Okay, I'm gonna go and have my coffee, and you're gonna
Mm.
go to your other meeting. What meeting are you going? You're going to the Buddhist meeting at 9:30?
Oh, there's a meditation meeting at 9:30. I believe I saved it on my calendar. I'm gonna try it out, see what it's like. It sounds like it's from India. It's not really
Okay.
Buddhist. It's more like Indian or Hindu. Okay, so I'll let you go. Thank
Okay,
you
Harold.
for waking up and thinking clearly with me.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you. I hope I can see you today.
Okay,
I hope I get
hopefully
to
we'll see
paint.
each other later.
Okay, bye. Oh, okay. So that was Joe. I didn't close the meeting so that I can meditate and I guess I should take the dog back because my ooh, no, there's a guy walking around here. Maybe he's going fishing. Let's see if he catches anything. He's got a little fishing pole. Let's see. Let me put the other kind of camera that supposedly got better. Oh. Let's see. There we go. This is supposed to have better resolution. Let's see if he sticks his pole to catch a fish or something. I can't tell. Let's see if I can zoom in. Yeah, that's curious. Am I stalking or peeping? I guess I should mind my own business. I don't know why he was carrying that pole. I thought he might be gonna try to fish with it or something. Or might stab a fish. Oh yeah, he keeps walking. There's some birds way out there. There were some birds out here. I don't see any alligators, so nothing exciting happening. But I guess it's exciting to just look at the water. It's shimmering, and the reflection, and the sky, and the clouds. And the temperature is maybe 80 degrees. Not too hot, not too, maybe it's a little less. I'm not sweating too much. And the dog seems to be um, looking for something to bark at or smell. He's smelling for something. Mm, mm. Okay, I guess I should go home. Mm, yeah, home is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think 8. Oh man, where is home? Oh, it's way out there. I think there it is. I can see it. Where I live is right behind that big tree. It's home, but that doesn't mean I own the home. My sister owns the home. Let's see. So I can't go. Or I guess I could walk this way. That'd be an interesting idea. Yeah, let's go. Let's walk. Let's walk this way. Oh, now I can see what that guy's doing. See if I can see what he's doing. Oh, sorry for shaking the camera. Oh, I can't find him. Oh, it's not stretching. Oh, whoa, whoa. What happened to my zoom? Okay, so I guess that's as big as it can get. Oh, I'm gonna try something else. I'm going to try this. Screen. Let's see. Oh, now I'm going to open this camera app. Okay, so, whoa. Oh, man. Oh, I can't find, I can't, shoot. I got 29 times. Wow, 29 times. No. 29 times. 29 times. Okay, I got him. Okay. So this is pretty good. I wonder if it should work. No. Oh no, I can't go that way. Let's go this way. Let's see. Oh. Let's see if I can zoom in on that bird. This is pretty. Oh shoot. Oh, this is pretty good. This is maybe it's optical zooming, but it's I have to hold it steady. It's pretty good. Maybe it's lost a lot of pixels. The resolution's not very good, but it's pretty close. Like that's it. There's 22 times, 40, 40, 47 times. I just can't keep it still. And the dog's pulling me. Here, let's see if I can do this. Okay. Oh, come on, keep it still. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wow. This is a good concentration or skill. Meditation. Can you keep it focused on the bird? Yeah. Anyway. Whoa. Let me try to get out of this sharing. Get back to remove the sharing. Okay. Okay. Let me flip it over. There we go. So, oh, I better hurry. Okay. Oh, you know what? I could share my Facebook. Mm. Mhm. Mm. Mm. Okay, so here. Oh wow, who wrote all this? Oh, I did. I write a lot sometimes. Let's see. Let's see. It actually, I didn't say religions. The inclusion is not the only factor. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Let me go. Let's see. Ooh, don't look at that. Let's see. Oh, Sonam Palbar. Okay, so excuse me, Sonam, for publishing without your permission what you wrote in your Facebook. But you write interesting stuff, and I learn a lot from it. So, and I hope viewers who tune in might learn something from what you're posting. And so you write 3 hours ago. I'm certain this is true. I'm not a Buddhist scholar. I'm just a dirtbag yogi, but I know some of the stories too. I recall the story of the first nun. It was a Buddhist mother. It was the Buddha's mother. Well, not his mother, but the woman who had raised him. An aunt, I guess you could say. Someone who was a mother figure in his life. According to the story, she asked him to give her nun vows, and he refused. So she asked him again. He refused. When she asked him the third time, he gave her the vows, and she became the first Buddhist nun. I was interested to hear the story because I heard being made about it how it showed the Buddha was really reluctant to ordain women, ordain. Shows not no such thing though. It is the Buddhist tradition to have to ask for things 3 times, especially for big things. There's a reason for it, which I think is kind of obvious. If you ask for something 3 times, it means you really want it. You're not just acting on a whim. It is important to make sure people really want what they're asking for when it comes to life-altering choices like being a nun. And I can tell you from my personal experience that tradition is still in practice today and doesn't just apply to women. I also have friends who've become monastics, and it was the same for them as well. They had asked repeatedly. They weren't just given a green light the first. So when I finally heard a story of the first Buddhist nun, I was a bit puzzled, but also a little bit enlightened. The people, I think the story of the first Buddhist nun shows the Buddha didn't want to ordinate. Clearly mistaken. They're not understanding the story. Instead, they're taking it to mean what they want it to mean, which is super surprising when you get down to it. It's misogyny in politics, which should not be surprising if you're at a patriarchal culture. There's many of the cultures in the world today. My culture isn't particularly patriarchal, but a lot of the other cultures I've seen from around the world seem to be. So I wasn't really surprised to learn how the story is misunderstood, but it was still a bit silly. If they don't understand that story, what else aren't they understanding? It's too bad because apparently their prejudice made them miss the whole point of the story. In fact, the first nun as the Buddhist mother seems pretty significant to me. At first was some super. So it could have been they were playing like that around. It wasn't one of them though. It's his own mother. That's pretty personal. I'd say it means he was entirely in favor of women being ordained. If he made the woman he knew the best person, I think that was a gesture on his part regarding his thoughts about the future. Interesting. It also could be family. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Well, let's see. What is it called? What is it called when when corporations or businesses are hesitant to hire those who are relatives, rel- relatives of employees. Avoid the appearance of nepotism. One of the most important things to do within a company that is hiring relatives is to avoid even the appearance of nepotism for me. I have to just avoid, as they may feel upset if they see what they believe is nepotism. Mm. What if it? Hmm. Hmm. And what if the Buddha was trying to avoid the 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 appearance of nepotism in his organization, being that he's the the operator, chief What if the Buddha was trying to avoid the appearance of nepotism in his organization, being that he's the chief creator, operator, and spiritual director? Avoid the appearance of nepotism. One of the most important things to do within a company that is hiring relatives to avoid even the appearance of nepotism. For many employees, this is enough to just avoid nepotism, as they may feel upset if they see what they believe is nepotism. Hmm. 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 Okay, so I'm going to say hmm. 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 I'm just going over this article. It's interesting too. Hmm. 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 But Jitsuma said, yeah, Jitsuma says, hmm, 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 yeah, hmm, hmm. Okay, I'm gonna close shop. Just stop sharing. Okay. So thank you for watching this episode. I hope someone watches it, and makes comments. But more importantly, I hope it benefits someone sometime in the not too distant future. Thank you. Mhm. Mhm.